and make sure that everyone's not muted. Can I just get the audience members just type here in the chat? Okay, cool. So you guys are now in charge of making sure that everyone has their music muted when they come in here.
Yeah. Well, that they have to know how to open it first.
That's fair. There's always like that little part of me that's worried that like you guys can't hear us in the audience, because there's that moment at the end where we ask for questions or input, and we kind of just sit there awkwardly, like, okay, maybe there's just nothing to add. It gives me a little bit of anxiety, not gonna lie. So thank you. I'm usually driving a listening. No, don't apologize for that. I just want to make sure that things are working in here.
Can one of you guys
like,
start
we
the
get like
event?
3 SitReps. Let me see.
Or does it need me to do it?
Yeah, I was about to say, let me see if I can do it.
I'll do it. I'm right. I just did it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to anyway. I was able to share it.
Oh, I just started it, so.
It is under that same menu, right? The events above channels and roles.
Yeah, I was.
That's where I would start it.
Well, you can start it there. You can also start it inside the
Stage.
Yes.
Okay.
We're just given just a few more minutes before we start here. Letting everyone filter in. Hello, all. Welcome.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right, so I think we're going to be safe to start talking now. So, welcome everyone. It's been a somewhat eventful week here to some degree.
It's been a week.
It has been long though. So glad y'all could make it. It's the weekend, so woohoo. But so yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So Sunday, last Sunday, mostly it was just people having general conversations and discussions. Specifically, we had multiple people asking us what TEP is and what we're working towards. We are stating again, and I'm just going to start stating this every SitRep now. We do not know who TEP is. We do not know what TEP is. We do not know what the end goal is. But keep working on stuff. As always. So yeah, just for brevity for all the new people that may be joining us in the future, that is what we do.
What we do know is that we're all trying to figure this out together as a community, as a group of people, and we ourselves are not TEP.
Yes.
We are the end project solvers.
The only other thing we also know is that they are not associated with any currently existing organization or structures or groups of people at all. They are something completely new. So, yeah, that's just what it is. We're just going to start off with that every SitRep from here on out. So that way people quit asking us.
No black hat hacking.
Yeah,
They haven't done anything illegal. There's no reason for us to do anything illegal.
Don't do anything illegal. Do only legal stuff. If word comes out that you're doing illegal stuff, you will be dealt with at an emergency priority. With that being said now, Monday, TEP posted 2 stories in a reel in between the 2 stories. The first story was a timed event. To our knowledge, none of us got the correct answer. We do have literal word for word confirmation saying that people got close to the correct answer, but no one got exactly what they were looking for. And here is a transcript of the reel that follows. Interesting thing to note is the second story. They said
Well, I
that
was gonna say, you want to just read the first story just real quick for him?
yeah, I mean it's right here, but also ignore my YouTube on the side there. But so here's the first story. They worshipped a force they could not see in temples, and stars and stories passed through fire and dust. The ancients carved it in stone. We encoded it in silence. Across time, the image changes, but illusion remains. What if the key was always in our hands, mistaken, misread, or buried under noise? What surrounds us is what was written. What powers us is what we built. And the machine does not believe. The machine, dot, dot, dot. And then they said, only one chance. A major clue for the first trial awaits you. And they gave us 8 hours to guess it. No one got it. We got close, but no one got what they wanted. Of note, in the following story, saying that some have come close, but few have truly guessed. They gave us a small clue then, only as recognition, not as a reward, because of our efforts in attempting to decode it. They witnessed that and that we apparently moved them. And they said this is not a game changing clue, and then the clue is the word house. So yeah, which right now while I'm thinking about that, did anyone try the word house on the password page?
I tried it on the password, and then I tried it as a page on its own, which led me back to the 404.
Okay.
Some of us assume that they're referencing the house that's from the beginning of the videos, but we've also established that that's a stock image, so we don't know how that correlates.
It may relate to the 9/11 2632, which if you
I
pick
saw.
out,
We'll get to there in a second. We'll get to that.
The numbers that keep you awake at night.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But beyond that, don't really know what house is. It's interesting that it's all capitalized and it's so far down from the rest of it,
yeah,
though.
it's like that is the clue that they gave us.
we
So
don't know to what.
we don't know how we're supposed to use this clue. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Following that into Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm just going to cover both at the same time right now. Tuesday, we just talked about about what the potential clue was that we missed, like what the potential answer that we missed was. And then Wednesday, it was normal activity on here. It just felt really like quiet on here. So, okay. And Thursday, they posted another story. Or no, they posted a reel here. I need to update that. But so in the reel they posted on Thursday, there is a point where there is reverse speech that says end hyphen the hyphen trial. We use this to find a new page on their website, which is asking for a passcode. At the current minute, we do not know what this passcode is. We do have a thread on the Discord started that we are listing attempted passcodes that do not work. Please add your tries there if they aren't there already. That would be very helpful. And then transcript of the reel of note, big thing, Jacquard is dead and we killed him. So don't know what that means, but Jacquard's dead now. So I don't know if messaging him with a new account will warrant any responses from him. If someone wants
I have a feeling that they're just not going to log into the account again.
that's what I feel
My
too.
message hasn't been seen in a week and a half now.
Yeah.
Like, he saw my message that said, "Oh, you're not dead. We're relieved." And then he hasn't seen my other messages. I'm like, oh, I jumped the gun on that one. I guess he is dead.
Well, so he's dead. So he's probably not going to respond anymore. So cool. Um,
But
following.
that, I have a feeling that we're going to be using the card code soon then, because no one is available to get it now.
Yeah, other than us, which I believe we have it listed publicly on our live hosted site. I will be able to check in a second here.
So
But
keep a lookout for wonky binary.
yeah,
Six-digit binary, not 8-digit binary.
yeah, this. It looks like that. 6-digit binary,
Six-digit
6-bit
binary.
binary. Clean up that quick. Following that into Friday, more passcodes were posted into the thread page. Still no success. Normal general discussion on the server, and Unicorn had a conversation with them that where TEP revealed that the 9/11/2632 Follow the Mist page has nothing to do with the first trial. Nothing, or does it have to do with it? Because I read that as something.
They specifically said the keeper is not here right now, so I'll tell you, those numbers are not needed for the first trial.
Okay. Well, so did you ask them about all the other information on that page? Because I tried the hex code that was on that page. I just typed in the hex code. I didn't like convert it. I don't know if we need to convert it.
No, I'm not sure, but because they never said anything else about that. And I afterwards I said they're thank you. Are they like basically are they figuring out uh are they for figuring out what the new cipher is that just shifted? And then I got the red X from them. So the numbers are not related to figuring out a new cipher, nor are they needed for the first trial. I don't know about the follow the mist and the hex code, but at least the numbers themselves
They have
have.
said that those numbers repeat something. They didn't say what it repeats, but they repeat something.
I believe it.
But
I
Those words.
if you take Der Doppelganger and you look at the 9th, 11th, 26th, and 32nd word inside of the song slash poem,
Is
it
it in the
comes out
house?
to be in house stands man. And when they dropped the hint of house, it's just a weird coincidence that
yeah.
correlate. But again, like it's skeptical, it's hearsay, and also maybe it's not relating to that. But if it is relating to that, then maybe they're trying to get us to look backwards at other stuff, such as whatever this is. Maybe the numbers don't correlate to the first trial, but maybe they point us in the direction of something else, which we're missing. So, anyways.
Yeah. Um.
The clue house is what made me think that the place where light and shadow converge is the womb, our
Yeah.
first house.
And I saw that in your message logs with them. Let me pull that up here actually really quick so I can read that. So this isn't documented inside the sitrep file, but it is on the server. If you go into message logs and you look at what Ada sent, they had a conversation with them yesterday, or no, on Thursday, where they said, "Is the place where light and shadow converge the womb?" And Tep responded with beautiful intuition. And then Ada responded to them on Friday with someone else in the Discord posted a message where they asked if it was the eclipse, sun and moon equals light and shadow, and they were doing some stuff. Now I don't know how you connected womb to that per se, but you somehow connected womb to that. Can you explain?
They said the clue house is what made me think that the place where light and shadow converge is the womb. our first house.
Our
The
first
rest is
house. Yeah,
personal.
yeah. The our first house is how you connected those together. That's where the connection is. Yeah.
It all
Um,
just hit me. Oh, okay, so it's just one of those moments where all the pieces fall together.
yeah,
That
sudden
kind of aha
sudden
moment.
realization. Yeah. But yeah, and then today, just responses from TEP, nothing of note or interest, generic conversation. Someone did ask a question about the Mortal page. They posted the QR code and asked where it led, and I looked over that again. It might have something to do with the trial, but I don't think so. I want to review some of the other pages that we've had and see what they
Yeah, we did have
may do.
a running theory that Unicorn came up with. That what was it? It was a living QR code. It was like the directory that the QR code can take you like to different places as time goes on.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
but I
I,
don't
I
know.
don't know, but we don't have a way to prove or disprove it at the moment.
I don't
Is
think
what I'm
they
saying.
I don't think they have, because the only way we could really prove or disprove that is if we check all the QR codes again.
Right.
Exactly.
And they all kind of just take it to that fucking
Which, if somebody wants to do that, please help us out and scan over all of those.